Artifacts are obtained from Singularity Chaos and do not require Pinnacle energy to farm. You can create a wish list of artifacts to raise the odds of the artifact you want dropping. Every artifact in the game provides you with a bonus effect that is either conditional or always active. Each character has 4 artifact slots, and each slot has its own list of artifacts indicated by the Roman numeral that you find underneath. This prevents you from essentially having the same artifact in each slot. If you're unsure what artifacts are best suited for your character, the recommended button at the top of your screen will show you 3 different sets to give you an idea. It should be noted, however, that some artifacts aren't actually on this recommended list and could be good for your character. To give an example of this, on my Estella, I'm running Ring of Abundance, which greatly enhances her healing and overshield potential. However, as you saw, it's not listed as recommended for her. Instead, it recommends something like Nourishing Pet. Which, while it's good, Ring of Abundance, in my opinion, is just straight stronger. So, you now know where to farm them, but what is a good artifact? To start with, you want mythic or exotic artifacts, and you want them at the highest skill level they can be, which is level 80 for level 10 acclaim. If you happen to have a level 70 artifact, don't worry, you can simply upgrade it with some dust. For instance, this is a level 60. All I would have to go is go into modify, and on raise scale level, I can add some dust or artifacts to raise it up to 80. Whilst exotics are a higher rarity, mythics are still good. They can be enhanced further faster. This is because exotic enhancement levels are gated behind acclaim. And mythics are also easier in my opinion to farm. This is because they have no element requirement, which means you might have a mythic artifact that you could use on multiple characters. Make sure you enhance your artifacts too. Not only is enhancing a great way to boost the power of your artifact, but also boost your character's power. You don't need to worry about spending materials to enhance, as even if you enhance a badly rolled artifact, when you get a better one and you equip it, the artifact enhancement levels will transfer over. Each artifact has a set of attributes that roll with it. Mythics have 3, whilst exotics have 4. These provide your character a boost to make you stronger, such as increasing your max health or your super damage. As you can see here, I have a health boost, and if I tap on this, it gives me a 31% health boost because I have a tier 6, and I have an extra tier effect of taking minus 6% damage while shieldless. An attribute can roll between 35 and 55. The higher the number, the better. You may find your attributes have either a gold or silver thumb. As you can see here, my exotic artifact has multiple gold and silver thumbs. A silver thumb indicates that the attribute is good for many characters, whilst a gold thumb is the recommended attribute for this character. Something I want to note on this, however, is this system only seems to apply to characters you already have. I say this because before Estella released, I went ahead and farmed for some summon artifacts, knowing they'd be pretty good for her, but it didn't have any farms up, and that wasn't because they were necessarily bad, it's just because no character of mine could actually benefit from them, so just keep that in mind as future characters and artifacts come out. Something I've seen a lot of people ask is how do you increase the diamonds inside of an attribute? It's actually really simple. All you need is an artifact first of all with a high roll. Take this artifact for example, with 46, 48, 50. Not bad, could be better. After that, you just need multiple artifacts with the same attribute. So for instance, I have a tier 6 super boost right now. One of my other artifacts, as you can see in my 3rd slot, also has a super boost. These 2 scores basically combine together in order to result in the tier that you get. So, you may be wondering, what if I get an artifact with 3 gold form attributes, but its scores are terrible? Relax, all you need to do is head to the artifact refactor screen. by going into Modify and then Artifact Refactor. Here you can spend some dust to reroll the score of the attributes for mythics, and I believe it's essence for exotics. Yes, it's dust and essence. As you reroll, you're pretty much guaranteed to have your scores increase. Even if you're unlucky, as you can see here, there's a 0 out of 3 luck counter. If you somehow re-roll and get lower scores than you originally had, not only can you keep your original scores, but you can keep re-rolling, and every roll that is bad will go towards your luck counter to guarantee an increase. So if we take this one, which is 35, 39, 47, I can refactor it for some dust, and as you can see, I got 36, 44, and 36. It actually resulted in lower power, but my luck went out to 1 and 3. And I can go ahead and either keep my old attributes, or refactor it again. As you can see now, my artifact has been given 40, 37, and 50, and my luck has been used up and no longer shows 1 out of 3. This is because the power has actually gone up now to 1840. That's pretty much it. The only thing left is that as you equip stronger artifacts, you'll notice your set effect tier going up, making your artifacts perk stronger. For example, the wolf I have, with the artifacts I currently have equipped, I have a set effect of tier 3, which means that I have, on Healing Fail for instance, I restore 9.6% health, compared to 5.6 at tier 1, 7.19 at tier 2, and then obviously as I get better artifacts, this will go up to 12.8 and 16%. I hope this helps you, and good luck with your grind.